far beneath the blue skies of Earth. Something wasn't right. Earthquakes shook more frequently, volcanoes erupted without warning, and strange magnetic shifts began to confuse birds and satellites alike. While most of the world went about their daily lives, one Stickman was paying close attention. His name was Dr. S., a brilliant scientist with a wild hairdo, thick goggles, and a stubborn obsession with the planet's inner core. In his underground lab, deep inside a dormant volcano, Dr. S noticed seismic patterns that didn't add up. The core of the Earth, usually molten, spinning, and alive, was slowing down. If the core stopped completely, Earth's magnetic field would vanish, the atmosphere would collapse, and life as we know it would end. No one believed him, of course. They laughed. "You're just a stickman with a shovel," they said. But he knew the truth. Determined to act, Dr. S activated his long-lost invention, the Earth Digger 9, a giant drill suit powered by geothermal energy. Shaped like a beetle with claws, the machine could withstand the crushing pressure of the mantle. His mission? Drill to the planet's center, reignite the spinning core, and survive long enough to tell the tale. No big deal. He waved goodbye to his robot assistant Kip, then climbed into the cockpit. The countdown began. Steam hissed, and with a thunderous roar, the Earth Digger 9 dove into the ground. Rock shattered. Lava bubbled. Pressure climbed. But Dr. S grinned. This was the adventure he was born for. As he tunneled deeper, strange things began to appear. Ancient ruins buried in rock. Fossils of creatures never seen before, and glowing crystals pulsing with unknown energy. The Earth wasn't just layers of dirt, it was a forgotten world, hiding stories older than time. Suddenly, alarms blared. A magma pocket erupted ahead. Molten lava surged toward him like a tidal wave of fire. He punched the coolant system and veered left, narrowly dodging a scorching death. "Well, that was hot," he muttered, wiping sweat from his brow. But something far worse awaited him. Emerging from the lava came a creature, a magma golem the size of a truck. It had burning eyes, molten fists, and a roar that shook the cockpit. Dr. S couldn't believe it. The core was protected. The Earth was fighting back. With no other choice, he engaged the mech's arms and prepared to battle. The fight was fierce. The golem struck with explosive heat, melting steel like butter. Dr. S countered with cryoblasters, aiming for its molten joints. Blow after blow, the cave rumbled. With a final surge of power, he overloaded the reactor and blasted the golem into pieces. The Earth Digger limped forward, badly damaged, but alive. He patched up the machine with spare parts and continued downward, the pressure now beyond what any stickman had ever endured. His vision blurred, oxygen thinned, but the core's faint hum called to him like a heartbeat. He was close, too close to quit now. As he crossed into the outer core, he found himself floating in a sea of liquid metal. Giant magnetic storms swirled around him. Lightning cracked in silence. Time and space felt strange here, as if the laws of physics bent under Earth's pulse. Then he saw it. The core, a massive glowing sphere of iron, slowly pulsing and barely spinning. It looked weak, tired, silent. He knew what he had to do. But powering it back up wasn't just about pushing a button. It needed a jumpstart from something powerful. Dr. S reached into his pack and pulled out the quantum igniter, a prototype he swore he'd never use. It contained the energy of a star, unstable and wild. If it worked, it would restart the core. If it failed, well, everything would vaporize. He placed the igniter into the core's heart. For a moment, everything was still. Then, boom! Light exploded in every direction. Waves of energy surged through the planet. Earth trembled from pole to pole. And then, it stopped. The core began to spin again. Faster, stronger, alive. But Dr. S was thrown back. His suit cracked, systems failing. The pressure became unbearable. Alarms screamed. He had minutes, maybe seconds, to escape. But escape wasn't part of the plan. He looked back at the core, smiled, and whispered, "Worth it." Just when all hope seemed lost, Kip, his trusty robot, arrived, piloting a backup drill suit. "Get in," Kip yelled through the comm. Dr. S stumbled in, barely conscious. They blasted upward, the earth rumbling behind them, the core now spinning with thunderous might. Hours later, they emerged on the surface, covered in ash and soot. The skies were clear. The compass worked again. Birds flew in formation. News spread fast. Earthquakes stopped. The poles stabilized, and the climate began to recover. Earth was healing. No one ever truly believed what happened beneath their feet. Most dismissed it as a coincidence, a fluke. But somewhere deep underground, the new core spun with purpose. Strong, bright, and whispering thanks to the one Stickman who saved it. Dr. S retired from drilling. He returned to his volcano lab, now world famous, where he taught young stick scientists and built safer, cleaner energy machines powered by the Earth's natural rhythms. He never went back underground, but the Earth never forgot. And sometimes, late at night, he would stand outside, feel the ground beneath his feet, and smile. The core was strong, the planet was safe, and all it took was one mad stickman with a dream, a drill, and a whole lot of guts.